How y'all doing? Tonight we're going to do some pork chops, some thick boneless pork chops with a nice pepper orange glaze on them at the end, and maybe do some green beans, and it's going to be a good little Monday night dinner. So if you bear with me here for a second, I'm going to get my pork chops out of the refrigerator, get my beans started. I've had my pork chops marinating in a little bit of lemon pepper marinade, so we'll go ahead and get this started. Alright, I have my pork chops marinating in this 30-minute marinade, this lemon pepper. Got them here in this Ziploc bag. Now I've got my skillet on medium-high heat. Put a little bit of olive oil in there. I smell that olive oil getting real fragrant now, so it's ready to put my pork chops in here. And we're going to just basically brown them right now. Let it go a few minutes on each side. They're popping, there they go. And here's what we'll do, we'll let it go about 2-3 minutes on each side, and we'll just flip it. And it's going to get a good brown on before we stick them on in the oven. Alright, been 3 minutes on that first side. Let's go ahead and turn them over, see what they're looking like. Perfect. Nice little browning on this side. We've got another 3 minutes, kind of moving around here a little bit on this side. Alright, just flipped them over again. Got that beautiful brown on this other side too. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to move them to, I've got a 325 degree oven preheated here. So I'll move them there and let them go for about 20 minutes. Alright, now I got me a can of these Allen's green beans, big can. These real Italian cut beans, so these are really good. I'm going to put a little bit of salt in them. Okay, a little bit of this stuff I like, this adobo. Alright. Then I'm going to go with some chicken stock. Didn't have any salt pork or anything tonight, or even any bacon in the house from the weekend, so we can go ahead and flavor these with a little bit of chicken stock. They'll still be good. They won't be as good, but they'll still be good. We'll go with a little bit of cracked black pepper. Alright. We'll go ahead and just let these simmer on the stove. Okay, so the pork chops have been there about 15 minutes. Just took them out for a second because I'm going to give them another flip. Just want to make sure you both those has a little bit nice juice, those pan drippings that are coming off of them now. It's going to be perfect for building this sauce a little bit. I'm going to get some of this carbon, some of the stuff that burned earlier. We don't want that. That's great because these juices are loosening up that sort of thing. Okay. That off of there. All that was some of the sugar in that marinade that it just burned off. So that's just not really good stuff that we're looking for. But right there, that's perfect. Just that coloration. I'm gonna go ahead and get them back in that oven. Looking there. Here we go. Try to go for another 15. Okay, after about 10 more minutes in the oven, total about 20 minutes, I went ahead and took these pork chops out. Look, beautiful. Alright, mint. Check them with the, I'll check them with the probe here in a second, but they are done. Oh gosh, look at that nice skin on there. You do not want to get your pork overcooked. Another thing is they're going to cook a little bit when I have them sitting up, so you definitely don't want to cut into these. You just take the instant read, touch the thermometer, take a look at them. What I'm going to do for right now, I'm going to set these on a plate, cover them with a little bit of tin foil, and just let these things rest. And like I said, they're still kind of cooking. So I'm going to set them on there, on this plate, cover them with a little tin foil, then we're going to get started on this wonderful pan sauce. Good, turn that heat on a little bit and let that juice reduce. Alright, we are going to start to build this pan sauce. And what I did is I got all the big black, you can tell if it's just black carbon pieces in here. You don't want that. With the cast iron pan, especially when we're cooking something like pork, what that is some flecks, the big pieces of fat that came off the pork that just burn. But you want to leave this nice little juice in here. That's nothing but good stock, good stuff, not bitter. So, like I said, this is my first time building this actual particular sauce. So just kind of bear with me here. We're going to play with the ingredients until we get it really right. And it's going to be good. Alright, you got that stock. It looks like it's getting really thick. You can cook down. What I'm going to do, So I'm going to just thin this out just for a second. I'm going to add a little bit of chicken stock. Prepared chicken stock. That was probably about 1/8 of a cup or something. Not much at all. I just don't want this to burn. I want to get this nice and a little bit thinner. Okay. I have orange marmalade here. I've got about 3 tablespoons. I'm going to start off with about 2. I'm going to take about, 2/3 of it. Alright, I'm going to stir this around. I'm just going to melt that marmalade in this pan. And this is going to give it a nice taste. Also, while we're melting this marmalade, I want to go ahead with some black peppercorns. Got a few black peppercorns in here. I don't know if you can see really good. Yeah, against that. See how many I've got? I'm going to go ahead with these peppercorns. Most of them in there. So I want those peppercorns to start releasing some of that nice peppery flavor. Okay, and I'm just melting this orange marmalade in here. Just stirring it around. Turn the heat down a little bit to about a little over medium-low. So I don't want this stuff to really burn or anything, get too hot, because we're going to be adding quite a few little ingredients here. Okay. Also, I have a sweet chili sauce, or a, let me grab the ball real quick and show it to you. This is a sweet chili sauce. It's a Mayploy brand. I like this. You can get this at your Asian grocer. It's very good if you have another brand you prefer. It's like a hot, sweet type sauce. It goes really good with pork. That's about, let's say, about 1.5 tablespoons to 2 tablespoons. Alright, put that in there. Melt it down. I've got some teriyaki sauce. This is probably about 1 tablespoon of teriyaki. I think that'll give it a good little flavor. Alright, oh yeah, and then you can smell it. Just a wonderful smell just came up just from putting that little ingredient in there. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead with this other tablespoon of this orange marmalade. Okay. Get this stirred around. Melted, incorporate it in here. Now we should start doing a little tasting here, okay? Got this spoon here, just get me a little bit out and just give it a taste. Okay, tastes really good. It's really sweet right now, still sweet. So what I want to do, I want to go to put a little bit of salty element in. So I've got about a teaspoon of soy sauce. Okay, and I'm always really careful with soy sauce because I don't want to get too much. I just don't. I like the flavor, but not when it overwhelms everything. Okay, a little bit of soy sauce. Go ahead and get this. All right. Oh, that's really good. I think I might just add a little bit more of soy, just like that. And one more ingredient I'm going to go ahead and add. Or actually a couple more. I've got some zest from a fresh orange. I think this will give it some good orange kick. I'm just going to take a little bit out with my finger just like that. Put some of that in there. Maybe one more little fingertips worth. Didn't have much. I'm going to do that. I think that's going to give it a good little kick. I'm turning this heat down again because I don't want this sauce to burn. But it's really tasting good. Okay. Oh yeah, that orange is just bam, just kicking now. It's awesome. Okay, and then I've got a little bit of garlic. Go ahead with that. Another spoon over here. Alright, got a little bit of garlic here. It's probably about a teaspoon. I don't want too much. The garlic burns pretty easily. Get that in there. Run out of tasting spoons here. Oh yeah, really got some kick now. Really nice. Go ahead and put a little bit of softened butter. It's about a tablespoon. Just stir that on in. And folks, I don't want to do anything else to this sauce. It is that good. It is really, really good. So I'm going to go ahead and just melt this butter down in there. We're going to call it a day. I'm really proud of this sauce. And, you know, like I said, a lot of times you have an idea. I had an idea about this orange marmalade and the sweet chili sauce, you know, together. And the peppercorns, they really did work well with a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of teriyaki. Really brought things out. This is really a delicious sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this butter in here, get these pork chops ready, and I'll come right back to you. Okay, y'all, going ahead and building this wonderful plate. I've already got the green beans down, a little bit of mashed potatoes left over. Set this wonderful pork chop right over that sauce. And see, I'm so glad y'all could have been here with me for the making of that sauce. Like I said, this is the first time I've made it, but it was just really fabulous. And I'm going to definitely share the recipe with this sauce. So go ahead and just spoon a little bit on top of the pork chop as well. And it's just going to, oh man, I can just smell it now. It looks really good. Can't wait to cut into this and take the first bite. Y'all enjoy. So I just tried it and it was fantastic. I tell you, you got to try this recipe. At least that sauce on pork. It's really good.